Jiu-jitsu and chokes are as synonymous with each other as pepperoni on pizza. In a video I made a few weeks ago, I went over the 5 most effective chokes in Nogi. And so today I figured I'd round it out by giving you the 5 most effective chokes in the gi. To clarify, although you can hit chokes like the Dars, the guillotine, and the triangle in the gi as well as Nogi, which I have done before, we're not going to be going over those ones. We're only covering chokes that specifically require the gi to hit. So today we're going to be starting with number 5 and working our way to number 1, going over the most effective chokes in the gi. And to keep things fun and interesting, we're going to go over multiple setups, multiple finishes, and multiple attacks from each one of these chokes. If your opponent has a good base from turtle, the clock choke can be an effective way of catching them off guard. It's much like the bow and arrow choke, only without any hooks. Place your 4 fingers inside your partner's collar, then slide your hand around, grabbing their collar. Cinch it tight, then use your free hands to grab their bottom wrist, driving their chest to the mat. Circle your hips around, driving your way into their back for the finish. You can also hook your hand inside their far hip instead of their arm to flatten them out. Since most people don't feel threatened from turtle when you have no hooks in, this is a great way to catch them off guard. The loop choke is another great one to have, as you can add it to your sweep attempts and takedown defenses. Grab your partner's collar cross grip, then use your free hand to snap their head down as you reinforce it under your elbow, and shift your body weight off to the side for the finish. If your opponent is putting a lot of forward pressure into you, this choke can come on really quick. And if your opponent is trying to control your legs, you can stand up and throw your leg over to finish. Once you snap their head down, you can also feed your arm and head under their armpit and gator roll over to finish it like an anaconda. As this choke is great to tie in sweep attempts with takedown defenses, adding it to your arsenal can help you to make your game more well-rounded. If you understand how to control your partner's frames from top side control, the baseball bat can be one of the most effective chokes in your arsenal. Be sure you have a solid crossface, as control is key for this attack. Feed your partner's gi under their armpit to your hand, then grab their hip for control and bring your knee across their chest. From here, bring your free arm, grab their gi like a baseball bat with your hands as close together as possible. To finish, pull your elbows together, use your knee to block their head and your head to block their hips. When you go for this, if they use their hands to keep your elbows apart, you can switch to a shin-up armbar. Another way to attack this is to use their collar instead of feeding their lapel under their shoulder. This makes it a little more unexpected. You can also lock it up from the knee shield, kick it free so they can pass, and as soon as you do, belly down and pull your elbows across. This is actually how Maharaja choked out Clark Gracie in their first match. This is a great submission since it allows you to maintain a lot of control, and since not a lot of schools work it, it can give you an easy advantage. As the gi cousin to the head and arm choke, the Ezekiel is a great high percentage fundamental choke. From behind your partner's back, reach your arm under theirs and grab your partner's neck. Grab your sleeve with 4 fingers, make a fist with your other hand and lay it across the top of their neck. To finish, slide your hips behind their shoulders, throw your top leg over, set to your butt, and pull your elbows together. And if you can feed your arm underneath their armpit from turtle, then you can hop over and finish the choke from there. Be sure to control their hip with your bottom arm. As you slide your choking arm through, you can get your head close to theirs to make it tighter. Then lock your grip up as before, and you want to throw your knee high behind their shoulder to maximize leverage. Since there are multiple angles you can hit this from, it can give you the element of surprise, and once you have it fully locked up, it's basically impossible to defend. The bow and arrow is one of the most fundamental gi chokes in jiu-jitsu. You first want to make sure you have a solid control of your partner's back. I like to grab their pinky meat and my own wrist. With your top hand, stick your thumb in their collar and use your bottom hand to cinch their collar tight. Then grab their knee, bring your bottom leg over their waist, and bring your top leg over their shoulder to finish the choke. And when you pivot, it's important to pull your hips out so that their shoulders fall right into the pocket. If they hide their chin, you can make a wedge with your thumb and pointer finger and use that to pry under their neck. And once you cinch it tight, you can also grab their far collar with your bottom arm, extend your hips, and pull your elbows to you to finish the choke. When you hip in, think about separating your chest from their back to create more leverage. And you can also bring your head off to the side and finish with the half Nelson. With the control you can maintain from this attack, and also the multiple variations and angles you can hit this move from, it makes the bow and arrow one of the most effective chokes in jiu-jitsu. Alright guys, those are all the chokes that we have for today. If you feel like I missed out any, let me know what they are down in the comments below. If you guys are still watching, you probably found the video helpful, so be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you guys are new around here, I'm Jedi. Nice to meet you. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 7 years now. I'll give you guys practical jiu-jitsu advice that you can use the next time you're on the mats. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. 2 new videos a week. As always guys, stay consistent. I will talk to you on Monday. Peace.
They love to talk, I don't talk, I get it. Yeah, you know I'm about it, if it kill me, I'ma let it. Run into the bag like I'm so athletic. I've been up since 6, making hits like tennis. I've been on fire, I just need my credit. Wanna go